Oh yes, we're changing our attention to the leadership of the National Assembly. Yes, we can talk about security and our constitution, but this is what we have for now. And right now, a new leadership is going to emerge very soon for the National Assembly, and we are focusing a bit on the politics for the emergence of that leadership. In the studio with us this morning, we have with us Honorable James Faleke, who is a member of the All Progressives Congress representing Ikeja constituency in Lagos State. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you, Amapia.
We also have with us Mr. Chris Lance Onyemechara, who is the who is the convener APC Southeast Renaissance Group. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much.
Now, gentlemen, you have heard and you have seen the jostlings again for leadership in the 9th Assembly. Almost for every assembly we see, jostlings, for that position. But can you tell us where you stand on this debate of whether the party should take it? Because you're both members of the APC. You campaigned for the APC in the Southeast. You are a member of the APC. You've contested on their platforms for both governor, and you've been re-elected as a member of the House of Representatives. Where do you stand in terms of the debate over party supremacy and whether the leadership of whether the National Assembly should elect its own leadership? Are they mutually exclusive for you?
Thank you very much. First, I stand with the party. It is true that I'm in the House of Reps on the platform of APC. Every one of us in the House of Reps, either here in 8th Assembly or the 9th Assembly, cannot be there without a platform. There is no independent candidacy. So we are all sponsored by a party. In this instance, APC is my sponsor, it's our sponsor. And fortunately, APC has majority on the floor of the House in the coming 9th Assembly. We have over 270 to 220 members out of the 360 members. So I am on the side of the party.
Well, can you tell us what the party is saying precisely? Because some people say that what the party is saying is being misconstrued, that what the party is doing is just giving guidelines. Has the party narrowed down on its candidate?
No, I think for us in the House of Rep, the party is here to make a pronouncement officially about the zoning of principal office positions. Let it be clear that the party, of course, has a right to decide where the principal offices should emerge from amongst its members, especially if you are a majority. And the party has not come out officially. However, from the benefits of hindsight, we are aware that the party intends to zone both the speaker and the deputy speakership. So we are waiting for that official pronouncement from the party.
Okay. In the meantime, you're lobbying, I want to believe, Mr. Chris Lance. You're lobbying for it to go to the Southeast, is that right?
Yes, because if you could recall, in 2015, when APC just won election, the Southeast was denied any principal position in especially in the House of Representatives, because then we didn't have any senator coming from the APC just after the election. We got one much later from the tribunal. And when we made our position clear then that the Southeast must or should be included, we were told, oh, well, you don't have any ranking member. There's a house rule that says you must be a ranking member. We even lobbied and pleaded with the party leadership then to try and amend the rules so that the Southeast could be accommodated, given that we are coming from a geopolitical zone that needed support of the party. But at the end of the day, the party, in her wisdom, did what they did. And here we are.
Did the party really have a foothold in 2015?
Well, oh yes. Yes, because if the party, you could say maybe because the emergence of Honorable Dogara and Honorable Lasso were out of the party's plans. Well, because of the position the party took then, because we had told the party, let's zone these positions. accordingly, early enough. Let it not be free for all, the stronger tramples on the weaker. And the party was dealing with the body language, just like Honorable Faleke is saying here, based on hindsight. There are certain things he knows, which maybe he has to tell us later, sir. But coming to 2015, we told them, concerning the zoning of the principal positions, let it be clear, we have 4 positions. We have 4 geopolitical zones left, excluding the northwest, where Mr. President comes from, and the north and the southwest, where the VP comes from. We say we have 4 remaining zones here in the House of Representatives. Why don't you share this thing? The southeast gets some, the north central, south, and northeast. But because they were busy trying to satisfy certain elements within the party, and they bungled everything. And that's why my own group, we are saying, this is 2019. We have all that it takes now to correct the mistake of 2015, my opinion.
Okay, so tell us then, what precisely are you lobbying for? Are you lobbying for the Senate President or Deputy Senate President or Speaker or Deputy? What precisely is the South?
We won't be lobbying for what we cannot easily get. In the Southeast, and my group, we have analyzed the situation properly. Mm-hmm. We can't be talking about Senate President because the party is supreme. Party has taken a decision of which we also faulted the party chairman then. I mean, the way and manner he made the pronouncement concerning the senator. We said this thing could have been done in a different way.
How do you mean? What did you fault?
I mean, the way he announced, this is my choice candidate for the Senate presidency. I mean, some of us felt comrade chairman could have done something different and would still have the same result. But then, that's in the past now. We cannot go for Senate presidency. Coming for deputy Senate president, Southeast, we've had that position for too long.
Oh, you think that the manner in which you announced it affected your chances to have gone for Senate presidency?
Yes. Yes, because it's like putting the cart before the horse. And we don't want to come into a collision course with the party leadership, at least for now.
You have said that you would not...
No, I'm not done yet because you asked me what we are lobbying for.
Yes.
We are lobbying for the position of the Speaker, 9th Assembly.
You know, I wanted to take you up on what you said, that you're not going to lobby for what you will not easily get. You think that you would have easily gotten it if he hadn't made the pronouncements that he made?
Well, we would have had, maybe our chances would have been better. But having said that, it will be quite difficult. So, and we want to be realistic. We want to be very, very realistic. The issue of speakership of the House of Representatives, to me, is something that we should not even be sitting down to contest. A party that is a leadership that knows how to share her spoils should have bequeathed that position to the Southeast without any form of discussion or quarrels, just like we've been having in the last few days.
And you believe that this time around you have a ranking member in the House of Representatives,
exactly,
whom you think can occupy the position?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, Honorable, you tell us, you know, what do you say to... I saw you shaking your head while he was speaking.
Thank you very much. First, let me correct him to the extent that the chairman of the party did not, on his own, anoint any candidates from the Senate. I think you need to be well corrected. When the chairman speaks, it is the party that speaks. And so it's not about the chairman coming out to say, I'm appointing or I'm anointing a particular candidate. Secondly, is the fact that he made a point to say that Southeast they don't want to lobby for Senate President or Deputy Senate President because they've had it for so long. They've been in that position from Wabara to all down the line until 2015. I mean, they were, I mean, until 2007. It was more of Southeast, you know, Senate presidency. And Senate President is the chairman of the National Assembly. is the most powerful, more powerful than even the Speaker, because he's the chairman of the National Assembly Commission. As far as even though we have bicameral legislature. But then, let's make it very clear here. Politics is a game of numbers. Has Southeast produced enough numbers in majority party, APC, as it is today, to ask for the leadership of the House of Reps? No, they have not. He's not a parliamentarian, and so in the international world, when you as a majority, if you are a minority leader and you emerge to be majority leader, member party, automatically you become the leader of the party in that house. As it is, the party APC, we were a minority. I mean, we were a majority in 2015 till that 2015 elections took place on the floor. Of course, we missed it because some of our party members were disloyal to the party, and they voted along with PDP to take away the ticket to an APC member, of course, Dogara, who, of course, then decamped to APC before the elections. And when he decamped to APC before the elections, he, of course, emerged as the Speaker. Today, we also have few members who, of course, have also decamped to APC before elections, and now aspiring to become Speaker. We can't all, again, throw this speakership away and then allow them to join PDP later on in the future.
Is that your fear?
No. I'm just making a comment. It's not a fear. I'm just making a comment. That politics is a game of numbers. If Southeast wants to take the speakership, they should come with the numbers. I mean, we are talking about election. No, even though the party has not made a pronouncement, we are sure that APC will have the day. Because PDP, as of today, need close to 100 members of our APC members or other parties to be able to take the leadership away from APC. And this I'm sure they will not get. And let me also say that on the floor of the House, we are already discussing with opposition members. Look, the issue we are having within the party or our members has to do with the fact that, North Central deserves to be Speaker. And
I was going to come to that issue, but Honorable, you just said something which, is a little dicey. You first of all said that APC, the Southeast, should come with the numbers.
Yeah, sure.
You also seem to be referring to the loyalty of members. It seems that you're afraid that the people who have just defected to the APC pre the elections could easily, turn coat, while if for instance, they emerge to be Speaker or any of the other...
Look, the point is this. I mean, as a Nigerian, if I'm a member of opposition,
yes,
of a particular party, and I move away from that party to another party, let's say APC, and now I'm aspiring to be a principal officer, of course, I'm going to be seeking the support of my previous party members, whom I was already used to. I've already been in the same trenches with them.
But the chances that you get it might be very slim, because
of course,
they might not be very keen on supporting you since you defected.
Since you abandoned them.
Yes.
But then it depends on the atmosphere that you find yourself. I mean, for us, if you are an APC, you are an APC. If you are a minority person, you should remain as minority person.
Let me ask you, Mr. Christmas, what do you make of those who say that that there are procedures in Parliament around the world that when a party is a minority, for instance, and you have the minority leader, the minority party becomes a majority party, automatically the minority person becomes majority leader. When that party wins elections and wins majority, automatically the majority leader becomes either the Speaker or the Senate President, as the case might be. The party has been citing that as an instance of what they believe should happen in this in the Ninth Assembly. What do you say to that?
Michael, I want to ask: is there any law, either in the Constitution or extant laws of the House, that precludes any other member from contesting for the House leadership just because we had, or House speakership just because we had a House leader? There is no such laws. It happens, you know, leadership is not, is a function of responsibility. You understand? And in our own democracy, in the Nigerian democracy, a whole lot of things comes to play when we want to select our leaders. It's not like in the United States of America, just like you mentioned, we are the House leader, the deputy leader. In fact, you can get all the presiding officers from one state.
I'm glad that you are wearing a traditional outfit.
Oh, thank you very much. That's a compliment.
And there are people who will say that, you know, in our customs, we also recognize tradition. Not everything is spelt out in law. What do you say to those who say that this is not exactly law, but this has been the tradition of Parliament across the world?
If it's not law, why should we be confined to that which we know is not law? We say it's tradition. Who made the tradition?
So we should jettison it.
I'm not saying we should jettison it. In the context of the Ninth Assembly, nobody should talk about somebody automatically assuming the speakership of the House of Representatives because he was leader. That is, to me, just like the press conference we had on Thursday, to me, is utter arrogance for anybody to say no one else should contest because I'm leader. I've been leader. I should be the one. Let me say something.
I think.
Honorable James say something. No, hold on. Honorable James say something.
First.
Let me correct that impression.
Yes.
In the Southeast, we have a member who has never been a member of any other political party other than the APC. Honorable Chike Okafor. And on Sunday, my group adopted him as our candidate for the speakership of the House of Representatives. You can't say that Honorable Okafor will defect to where? Where is he defecting to? He knows him. If you're referring to maybe someone else that has been in PDP for donkey years and all that, but this man knows no other party than the APC. He's a core Buharist. And he will drive the policies and programs of Mr. President to the letter. So saying you don't want people who tomorrow will defect, to me is completely out of the question.
What about
talking about numbers,
exactly.
Talking about numbers, you only need one member from any particular place. If the party wants to do the right thing, you don't need 100 members. Just a member from that geopolitical zone, and you could say, because we want to strengthen our party in this geopolitical zone, this is what we want to do. Because we want our party to have, for instance, in the Southeast, if you don't give us the speakership position,
I'm going to have to interrupt you because we have to take a break now. I'll be putting that question of fairness and distributing equitably the spoils, so to speak, to Honorable Faleke when we come back from this break. Please stay with us.
Thank you.